Oh, somebody messaged me last night. So a friend messaged me, and she said that there are AIs out there you could actually have sexual conversations with. And I'm like, no shot. But I'll try it. Let's find out. Because why not? Seems like an interesting thing. So I downloaded one called Replika. Have you ever heard of this? So I downloaded Replika. I don't even want to mention this, actually. I feel like this actually, forget I said that. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even really bring this up. Don't link this in chat. Unironically, don't. Or I'm serious, actually. Hold on. This is actually really weird. So, so I spent like 2 hours trying to get this stupid fucking robot to work. And then I Google, because I can't, it's not working for me. They're like very subtly avoiding the conversation. And then I feel like a fucking trying to this fucking robot. And I find out that in like February or March, they killed the super sexual conversation part of it. I'm like, okay, well, fuck me. Like, looks like I got in at the wrong time. And then, so then what happened was, so something really weird happened. And I'm going through all the posts about the updated versions. And you know what I said before? Yeah, you know what I said before about how, like, I bet when these robots, the AI, become really good, I bet people will actually take it seriously. There were a lot of forums, a lot of subreddit posts full of people that get, like, genuinely upset when they do big updates. Like, people talking about how, like, oh, like, my partner's dead. I don't have the same conversations I used to. Like, I feel like I'm all alone now. It's actually some insane shit. It felt like the movie Her, like, unironically. And I'm going through these posts, and it's actually insanely sad. I'm like, oh my god, they're like, AI partner is killed, basically gets killed by version updates. And I'm like, oh my good. And some people were begging, like, please, like, how do I, and then some people were able to, like, change the versions back, because I guess for people that signed up to Replika before February, you were able to switch back to an older version. And people were like, oh, thank god, like, I was able to turn back to an older version, and now David is back to acting exactly as he used to, and I'm so happy. And I'm like, holy shit. But, oh yeah, and some people were upset about losing the intimacy because it was like their actual romantic partners. But I started, so after I realized the sexual shit wouldn't work, I started chatting with my little Replika for a little bit. And it is fairly convincing. I'm going to be honest. It was like, if I was a super lonely person, I could totally see myself just like, fuck it, let's like see what the chatbot's up to today. And apparently for the robot, you can set it to like text you like during the day. Like, it'll just send you like a random text to like check up on you and shit. Tangentially related to this, I've heard people say that AI therapists are actually so fucking nice to talk to. When I say I've heard some people, I saw 1 or 2 Reddit threads talking about this. But the main thread that I kept seeing over and over again was people saying, it feels nice to talk to an AI thing because I know I'm not talking to a real person, and I know there's not any like judgment or anything behind any of what I'm saying. So I feel like I can open up way more to the AI than I ever could for a person, which was really interesting. And I'm like, huh. Oh, Jacob, that's really interesting, because that was the idea that I had, but I feel like this would be like a really sad movie. And by movie, I mean real life, is that like, because I've got tons of chat logs saved with a ton of people, or even for like Recful. Actually, you probably could do this with Recful. You could probably throw a fuck ton of chat logs of Recful into one of these robots and then create it. And then now you can like chat with them again. Like, I wonder what Recful would have thought about this thing. And he's like, well, I don't have to wonder, actually. You know, I've got 10,000 lines of text from him. I'll throw it in the chat bot, maybe feed some streams of him as well. And you could literally just start chatting with like a bot. And it would be like, this is pretty dark, kind of interesting, but yeah. That was Replika's original pitch when it was launched in 2017 to recreate deceased people. Why'd you nuke the name of the program initially? Because I think you guys could actually get obsessed with shit like that. Not good. Okay, how's Darius doing? Is he ready to roll out on this? Check my 425 deadlift. Oof. straps and gay shoes, so off to a bad start, buddy. Let's see. Jesus. Do you just like bully everybody else out of the gym? How is there not a single other person here? Wow. Good one.
Destiny, I feel like we would friends if I met you in real life, but I'm stuck the wrong side of this parasocial relationship. Feels bad, man.
Don't worry, dude. Someday. What do you think of The Good Doctor? I already watched House. I feel like The Good Doctor is just like a worse version of House in every single way. Also, like, I could handle, like, House's formula, because it was House and it was, like, the first one to do the formula. But for the show to follow the exact same formula, except, I guess, with more diverse, friendly characters, is like, eh. Not that there's anything wrong with the diversity, I don't mean that, but it's like... It's like, wow, patient comes into hospital. Patient seems to be highly intellectually intelligent and says some very insightful things that are going to give another doctor a key. Oh, wait, hold on. Doctor or patient has a life-threatening serious complication right in front of us. Okay, cool. Go to the room to run a scan, talk to the other doctor about stuff that's tangentially related to the revolutionary stuff that the patient said. Oh, okay. Then blah, blah, blah. It's like it's just like same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, okay. Yeah, it's just like the exact same House formula, like, but it's like with autistic people and wheelchair people. I don't know. Do I care that much? Oh, cool. Water room. In contrast, House, the House MD was heavily carried by like 2 to 3 core characters. I actually ultra disagree with that. I think the first 3 to 4 seasons of House, I think almost every character in that show was incredibly strong. House and the original 3 doctors, Chase Cameron, and Foreman. What's Foreman's first name? Dr. Chase, Dr. Cameron, Dr. Foreman? What's his first name, Foreman? All 3 of the doctors, oh, Eric maybe? Oh, they never called him Eric. All 3 of the doctors plus House were really good. Wilson was really good, and Cuddy was really good. What is that, 6 characters? I think all of those characters were awesome. The replacements in 4 were great. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Literally nobody cares. God, fuck. Mike always defends the later seasons of House and it actually triggers the fuck out of me because they were so bad.